Here today with William Sternberg, who had surgery a few months back with us in
January 5th.
January 5th. And when he came to us, he was having significant pain. I'm going to let you kind of just go into where your pain was and how you were feeling before the surgery, and then we'll talk a little bit about it afterwards.
Yeah, the pain was primarily across my lower back and in my left buttock and in my left leg. Went down the back of my left leg, and it was debilitating. And
tell us about what you used to do as far as, your skating, and you were pretty active.
Oh, very active. Yeah, I was regularly did rollerblading several times a month, and it got to the point where my left leg was so weak. I couldn't skate. I remember one time my wife dropped me off. This must have been in maybe December, February, November, December. She dropped me off at the beach, at Juno Beach, where I usually skated, and she went off to the Gardens Mall, and I think I probably went a couple of hundred feet, and just I couldn't do it. I was so weak. My left leg was just so terribly weak.
And that was when you knew that you needed a procedure.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, after, so you did have the surgery done. You had a multi-level lumbar laminectomy, you had instrumentation and fusion, and you're doing well now. What kind of change in your symptoms have you noticed?
The symptoms that I originally experienced, and I should mention, I've had this for years and years, and it was episodic. It would come and go. Every few years, I'd have 2 or 3 days of debilitating pain. I've always been very active and in good physical condition, and I think that was maybe somewhat of a double-edged sword, because I was able to withstand up until November, December, and recover from these episodes. And obviously I couldn't in the last one, but it's gone. I mean, I had the foot drop, which is gone. I have no pain whatsoever in my leg. I have some achiness in my lower back. I would say I'm 60 to 70% pain-free, totally pain-free. I get up in the morning, I'm a little stiff, and I have a routine with medication and icing, and I get up and I'm raring to go. By the end of the day, I'll just get some achiness, but that's about it. It's bearable. Whatever pain I have now is bearable.
That's great.
It's bearable.
That's great.
I would consider my surgery as horrific as it was, and not so much the surgery, it was the headaches. It wasn't so much the surgery. I don't want to say it's worth it, and I'd go through it again, but I am just absolutely, without qualification, delighted.
Oh, great.
It's like I have a new lease on life, really.
That's great. Well, we're, very happy for you, obviously, and,
Well, I was telling Dr. Eidelson before, I don't know if I ever told you, but I'd gone to 8 doctors. I went to 8 doctors. My wife, my family were teasing me. And I said, nobody's cutting me open. Nobody's putting me over a block and cutting open my back unless I'm absolutely 100% confident. And I went to 8 doctors. And I selected you guys because I felt that there were the best qualifications, and you were caring and concerned, and I felt that it was the right decision, and I absolutely feel that way more. And I have to also thank Dr. Halleckman, because when I went to him for the pre-opera exam from this cowboy in Stewart who wanted to do a front and back, Halleckman looked at his report and said, I don't like this. I don't feel good about this. And I was ready to go with him. And he referred me to you guys, saying that you were his back doctor. So it was a good decision.
Great. Well, thank you so much, and we look forward to more rollerblading in the future. We'll take it easy for a little bit. All right.
You gotta take me walking.
All right. Thank you so much.